Muslim woman had been humiliated and a Muslim man had been killed, he was deeply angered and saddened. After the Muslims migrated from Mecca to Medina, there were several Jewish tribes living in the city, and among them were Banu Qanuqa, who were known as skilled goldsmiths and traders. They had a pact with Prophet Muhammad to live peacefully with the Muslims and not harm them. After the Muslim victory in the Battle of Badr, tension began to rise between the Muslims and Banu Qanuqa because the tribe became hostile and started showing open disrespect toward the Muslim community. One day a Muslim woman went to the marketplace of Banu Qanuqa. She was properly covered and went there to buy some goods from the market. She sat near the shop of a goldsmith while waiting for her transaction. The men in the market began mocking her and repeatedly asked her to uncover her face, but she refused because she wanted to remain modest. One of the men secretly tied the lower edge of her garment to the back of her clothing while she was sitting. When she stood up, her clothing was suddenly pulled up, which exposed part of her body, and the men began laughing loudly at her humiliation. The woman cried out for help. A Muslim man who happened to be present in the market saw what had happened and became furious because a Muslim woman had been dishonored. He immediately attacked the man who had done this and killed him. The people of Banu Qanuqa then gathered together and attacked that Muslim man and killed him in retaliation. This incident quickly spread through the city and the news reached Prophet Muhammad. When the Prophet heard that a Muslim woman had been humiliated and a Muslim man had been killed, he was deeply angered and saddened because the tribe had violated the agreement of peace and security that existed in Medina. The Prophet went to Banu Qanuqa and warned them not to continue their hostility and reminded them of what had happened to the Quraysh at the Battle of Badr. He told them to fear Allah and to respect the treaty between them and the Muslims. But the tribe responded arrogantly and said, "Do not be deceived by your victory over the Quraysh, because they were inexperienced in war, and if you fight us you will see that we are real warriors." By saying this, they openly challenged the Muslims and showed that they were no longer willing to honor their agreement. After this open defiance, Prophet Muhammad prepared to confront them. The Muslims then laid siege to the strongholds of Banu Qanuqa and surrounded them. The siege lasted about 15 days and the tribe eventually realized they could not resist the Muslims any longer, so they surrendered. When they surrendered, the Prophet decided that because they had broken the treaty and caused hostility, they could no longer remain in Medina. They were ordered to leave the city and they migrated north toward the region of Syria, leaving behind much of their property. This event became known as the expulsion of Banu Qanuqa from Medina, and it was one of the earliest conflicts between the Muslim community and a Jewish tribe in the city, and it happened because the tribe violated their agreement and dishonored a Muslim woman, which led to the killing of 2 men and the breakdown of the treaty.